Hi guys, it is me Ognjen-the Black from IMO Games, and today I'm gonna stream for you my working town here in Hungary, Jászberény. Jászberény. I'm working here for almost 3 months, and as you can see, this is one of the peaceful little small towns in Hungary. It is close to Budapest. It is around 80 kilometers from Budapest, so it's pretty close to capital city, which is really great. So we are gonna start to stream soon, and tomorrow I am planning to go to Hatvan. It is a close city. You can get there by train in half an hour, and I'm gonna stream there. So first, before we start, let's mention our honorable sponsors. It's my fire. They're making awesome stuff for ourselves, supplements, mouse, game pass, t-shirt. Check them out. Also check out Tarantino watches. They're awesome brand of watches from Italy, and they are making really great watches, so check their links in the description below. So let's start with this city. So I am starting here from the stadium, believe it or not. We are starting with sport of this little town, because my hotel is pretty close to, as you can see, stadium of FC Jászberény. FC Jászberény is one of the oldest football clubs in Hungary, so it was playing in first league of Hungary, and nowadays it's not so strong, but they're playing in some Pest county with many Pest clubs, and they made a really great international Hungarian superstars. So as you can see, it is not big stadium, but it is really nice for an old town. So this town, Jászberény, is industrial center of this part of Hungary. It was in the past, it was a really big and important center of Jászberény. I'm gonna speak about history of Jászberény when I get close to the city center. So it is small town with approximately around 27,000 people which are living here, and it is famous because of all these factories where I'm working in Press. Many factories are here, and basically the workers from Serbia are here also, my fellow countrymen, and also Ukrainian workers. There are many Ukrainian workers and Vietnamese and many other nations, Kazakhs. So it is highly populated with other nations, but the Hungarians are the most prominent people around here. So we are going to start tour a little far from my hotel. My hotel is really close to the factory where I am working right now. It's called Press Factory, and I'm living in hotel with my Serbian group also, of workers. So it's not easy job, but I find it interesting. So I met really great people in here. So first we are passing through the stadium part of city, and you can see St. István First Sports Gymnasium. It is one of the oldest schools in Jászberény. So basically this town is famous by sports. Many people are training here and doing sports, so it's really great camp for all people, because it has a different climate than in Budapest. It is pretty nice here, but it is almost winter. It's cold, but there is no snow. It was snowing this week, but almost never snowed here, which is a really great climate for sportsmen for here in Hungary. So you can see this building, this old palace. This palace is the one of the most prominent palaces in the city, in the town. So it is an old building, which is basically the local community building, palace of Jass country. Yeah, Yasz country. Here basically this town was the capital of Yasz region, yeah, of the whole Yasz region, and this building was the main government building, yeah, of the whole city and town. Right now Jászberény is not anymore capital of the whole region, so right now it is Szolnok, yeah, Szolnok or Szolnok. This town is really close to Jászberény. It is around half an hour with train, but this building stood the test of time. As we can say, it is basically one of the oldest buildings in the town, and it is made in beautiful, as you can see, yellow walls are built here, and it is beautiful academism building with Rundbogen style, German romanticism, so it is huge influence of Austrian and German architecture. So right now we are going across main street. It is one of the main streets of Jászberény. It's called Rakoczi, yeah, Rakoczi utca, which is a street basically on Hungarian. Basically Ferenc Rakoczi, he was really important figure in the Hungarian uprising against Austrian rule, so he was a great revolutionary in 18th century from this city. And as you can see, building from this side, it is really nice, since like buildings are like in Vojvodina. So here we are going across the main street. We are going to get to city center, town center. There far away you can see the old blocks of building which were built during the communist era. Yeah, communist era had really great influence on this little town, because Russians had their influence here. It's close to Ukraine and Slovakia, this town, so no wonder you just saw our video from Bratislava. Thank you for watching. It's basically similar social realism building in here, and you can see here in this town many examples of all types of Hungarian houses, Hungarian villas. So it is typical buildings with basically with a lot of decoration, so it's really nice, yeah, similar like in Vojvodina. So many Ukrainian workers are living right there, so they have a great Ukrainian immigrants, they have great population here in Jászberény. Yeah, so we are going to the main street, one of the main streets. So you can see many schools in here. Yeah, now we are passing to the St. István Sport Gymnasium. Yeah, as I already mentioned, it's sport city. They like to do a lot of sports, basketball and football example. So these lands are famous also for basketball. I can't mention before that Szolnok basketball club, they were playing in Serbian, not Serbian, yeah, in Adriatic League, in ABA League 1 year, and they were really great there. They were invited like a guest, yeah, Levski Sofia and Biki Szolnok, yeah, from this land. So this is region basically really great sport active. But as you can see, it's a small and peaceful town, and some of houses are really old and it's not in perfect shape, as you can see, because huge crisis and inflation is here in Hungary. So many people are fleeing to Budapest and in other countries, in Vienna and Austria, because they cannot find here some jobs because it is pretty low salary. Yeah, here you have a really great beer house, let's call it Rakoczi. I started to learn some Hungarian. It is really hard, but I need to have a little conversation with people here. So it's really nice and pretty cheap. You should just visit it. It's a nice place to be. Yeah. Okay. So as you can see, you cannot get lost in this town in Jászberény because it's small and it has one main street, Rakoczi, as you can see far there. Here is the table, Rakoczi. It's like in Budapest, yeah. So basically you should just follow the road, damn train, follow CJ. Yeah, I just saw all the best for Marko Jova. He is really delighted. He's in Serbia that he just got trailer for GTA 6, Grand Theft Auto 6. I cannot wait also to see the new game. It's gonna be really awesome. First female characters are the best. And another mention, I wanted to mention Sega games are also announced. The new remakes of Jet Set Radio, of course, and Shinobi and Golden Axe and all these games. Crazy Taxi, which is nice. So I'm gonna lead this way through the city's center, and then I'm gonna speak about history. Not so far away from here is Jasz Museum. There you can see really great antiquities, because this area was populated during the Roman times also by Celts, if you didn't know. Yeah, Celtic tribes were situated here on river Tisa. Yeah, Tisa is close in here. So Tisa is one of the biggest rivers in the whole Hungary, and it's one of the biggest rivers in the whole Europe. Tisa is going through Vojvodina to Serbia also, yeah, in Slovakia and Ukraine. So it is really great border river, a peaceful river, and here you can visit it. It is not far away. You can walk. Yeah, you can walk there and have really great fun. Fortunately for us, today is it's really cold here in Jászberény, and pretty, as you can see, the weather is not good. So windy, strong winds are here because it's Hungary, so no wonder. As you can see, it is peaceful. It's like a big village. It's not so big, but no wonder. Yeah, I'm back. My camera photo apparatus started to freeze, so here is one of the gyms where you can train. As I already mentioned, the sport city, so it's pretty cheap. It's around 25 euros, which is around 12,000 forints during 1 month, which is not much. So you should train here to get your muscles, yeah, and get some girls, because Hungarian girls are really nice. I had some action with some Hungarian girl, but it was nothing, fortunately. Again, what should we do? So we are closing in for the town center. As you can see, it is most evident that these buildings have typical Hungarian style of architecture. It's like some little villas and castles and palaces. Everything is in that style. So they have this crazy tram, and here is gallery, Slikna Galleria. Slikna Galleria had really great amount of local artworks from Jászberény and from whole Szolnok region, yeah, and also from the Pest county. Budapest is really close, so there are many painters in the past were here, and they were painting the whole country because this is a peaceful town, so they were here resting. And yeah, here you can find some old traditional flower shop, Viraj Salon, so you can buy really great bouquets for your girls, yeah, and it's a nice place to be. Okay, here we are passing through the main street, and I will start briefly with history of the town. Yeah, this town Jászberény was the place in which some really great historical events were held. Yeah, from here was Lehel. He was one of the heroes, one of the leaders of Hungarian tribes. Yeah, he was battling against Germans, against Otton the Big, Otton the First. They were battling at the Battle of Lech battle, and that was in 955, and he was a really great hero. They almost beaten German forces. German forces were winning at the end. That was in the place near the Augsburg, and they pushed Hungarian tribes through the south, and they got here. So it was believed that many Hungarian is believed that the legend of Lehel was here, of Lehel's horn was here. Basically, that was horn which was used in this battle by Lehel, the national hero. He just played this horn, yeah, when he was going into a battle, so to ensure some victory. And they are basically using this horn in museum, Jass Museum. So if we are lucky enough, but it is not working right now, we should just see something. Sometimes you should just go there. And here is the technical school, high school. As you can see, there are many high schools and schools in this town, because a whole lot of younger population, especially of Hungarian Romanis, are living here. Yeah, the Hungarian gypsies, yeah, they are a huge population here, and they all go into this school. So this school is one of the most beautiful schools, and they have really great education and programs to get their children, their students, to Budapest, yeah, for higher education. So now we are closing for the town center, and as you can see, this is the main way, and we are gonna stop here because all of this traffic jam, we cannot hear anything, so we are going to continue from there. And guys, we are back, and we are going to the town center, and here are really great monuments from 19th century. As you can see, this monument has really great history. This was recalling the Hungarian Revolution during the 1848 through the 1849. Hungarians got their freedom. They were fighting against Vienna's castle, against Vienna's rule, so they had a huge revolution here, and they got their rights and to govern their own country, yeah. And then soon enough they are gonna make Austro-Hungary, the two kingdom's land, yeah, basically. So before that it was Hungary was part of one big empire, Habsburg monarchy, so they got their freedom. And this monument was made by famous Hungarian sculptors, István Astor, and he made this awesome monument. You can see at the top is Hungarian coat of arms, old and new, and then you can see at the bottom Hungarian helm, which is representing the soldiers, the fighters in revolution. So it's a really great symbolic place of Jászberény. Really great place to be, one of the most beautiful monuments here. Okay, so we are going to continue. So we just passed this really beautiful monument and also Jass Museum. And what is really important to know, there during the 14th century, beginning of 14th century, the people from Iranian surface, Persian surface, they are called Jass people. They are really old nation, old people, or old nation. So they got here during the reign of Bela IV, the Hungarian king. They were the nation who lived in these lands, and Bela just gave them like a huge protectorate, and they got Jászberény was their capital. And during that time the market flourished really great. This was a really great marketplace during the medieval times, and then until the 16th century, beginning of 16th century, by the 1500, they were the most prominent. This was one of the most prominent towns in the Szolnok region, a huge market center. And here across the street you see one of the old palaces of Jászberény. This was in the past, this was an old national museum of Jászberény, and nowadays I think it's not museum anymore, that it is some I don't know, some yeah, administration building. I'm not so really sure. So by here you can get pretty fast to the main town's parks where you can rest. So we are going there. Yeah, what is it right now? Let's see. It's called Solo Utca. Yeah, just look at this awesome palaces and buildings. Basically, like the style of this building is so Romanesque, so neo-Renaissance, neo-Baroque. So it's like some places in Austria. It reminds me this really great facade. And here you can see the sculpture from behind of Sándor Petőfi. Sándor Petőfi was one of the most important Hungarian writers and poets. Yeah, he wrote in the style of Romanticism. So we are going to pass through this part and to show you his really great sculpture made in, what is this, in yeah, in marble. Here is it. It's really nice sculpture. So here we are going through the towns, one of the main town parks. So here you can see another school. This is, I think, medical school. Yeah, so many high schools in here, so it's really nice education in here. Here we are, going to the park, and just look at these buildings. This building is really nice. This is basically the reminiscence of old Hungarian cultures, Hungarian culture, where when they were living like tribes. Basically, these are their houses were like this, in this shape, which is really funny. It's like some strange. What is this shape? This is like a giant bottle. So they were living in this. In these houses, they were like in tree. They made like with basically from wooden. Yeah, they were wooden houses, and they had really great households. Many families, bigger or young or smaller families, could live here pretty great. So it is one of the oldest types of living. Is basically like a huge family community of old medieval Hungarian families which were living places like this, which is really funny. And nowadays this is one of the museums of Jászberény. It's really nice place to be, to visit. This is park. We are going into a park. So people here are not so friendly oriented. They are a little bit of cold-hearted because the whole place is really cold. It's not so far from Slovakia, so no wonder. And here is the main town park. You can see here. What is this? This is some little rivers. It's so polluted, which is really bad because all of this industry in here. And you have some other monument of Derine. She was one of the first ladies of Hungary, one of the oldest, let's say, medieval lord ladies from Hungarian nobility. So we don't know much about her past. She was basically leading Hungarian tribes, so it's really prominent figure here, but we don't know enough about her life. So park right now is not so lively, but in warmer hotter times during the summer and spring, everything is full in here because people are coming from Budapest to rest here because it's a small and peaceful town, and they're going to make it full. Yeah, you can see it's pretty nice park. You have here gym, an open gym, and you can train there, and a huge playground for kids. And this high tower, it's one of the most iconic places in the whole Jászberény. This tower was made during the communist regime of Hungary. As you can see, we are going to pass through here. It represents workers from this town, basically workers from factories. They were like heroes, yeah, of this town because they were producing. They had a really great production, and everything was really high respected, because during communist regime factory workers were hugely valued, like in Yugoslavia also. So you can see one of the buildings which represents that era in the best way. You have this monument, similar monuments in former Yugoslavian republics, in Serbia, in Croatia, and in Slovenia. So just look at this, it's really awesome building. And on the main entrance you can see the reliefs. On these reliefs basically you have allegories, metaphoric and allegoric representation of workers, in Jászberény, workers and ladies of Jászberény. So they are, as you can see, chatting and collecting, working on something, some projects, on some production. So it's really nice place, nice monument to the whole town. It was made in 1956, so it's really nice, and it's high, approximately, I don't know, it's 20 meters I think. So yeah, so we are going to pass through here to see the whole panoramic view of park. It's a nice place, peaceful place to be. So we are going to take a little break from here, and then we are going to continue from the town center, because I need to rest a little bit. See ya there. So yeah, we are back. We just returned from the park, and now we are continuing to the main street, to the basically town center, which is really funny. I just saw some Santas on motorbikes. The Santas of motorbikes which were passing by, and they were sirening, they're putting a signal to the whole city. It was really funny thing to see. And here we are back on the Rakoczi main street, Rakoczi utca. Now you can see the bus station here in Jászberény. It's not so big, but it's really great bus station. You can get from here to many Hungarian cities and other cities from this part of Europe, which is really great. It's greatly connected, and Jászberény is a really great place. Just like this. And buses are yellow in here, as you can see, the local buses, which is similar to Budapest, and in all parts of Hungary the yellow is a standard color for buses, and also blue, the blue and yellow. So they are like taxis, which is really funny. The colors of buses. And here we are going into town center, and this is Hatvani utca. Tomorrow we are going to Hatvan, and this building here, it's Listener József Neje. This is basically one of the royal palaces of Jászberény. It was built during the reign of Ferenc József, the Austro-Hungarian ruler. And basically right now this place is a government building of Jász-Nagykun-Szolnok, and you can see here are Hungarian flags, Hungarian and of European Union. So from here you can see the whole view of entrance to the town center. And here is really great bar and cafe and restaurant is called Zona. So because of my battery I will just stop here and return with checkpoint. Okay, and here we are back. Battery is bigger right now, and this is Arizona. Really great cafe, huge accommodations. It's not so cheap, but it is really nice place to be. So now we are going through the main part of Jászberény. This is the town center. It's really nice. As you can see, there is a little and beautiful, little but small but beautiful bridge. It's called, I don't know, Green Bridge probably. And here you can see the river of Tisa. It's small in here, but it's really nice. And from here you can see the cathedral of Jászberény. I'm going past through here, and the main gymnasium. A huge panorama is really nice here. This is good. And you can see in far from here the wooden bridge. You can go across this bridge, and this bridge is connecting the town to the main town's market or piac, yeah, marketplace. There you can buy pretty cheap all kinds of stuff. So now we are passing through the center. So here we are passing to the town center, and you can hear it on the action pretty cheap. This bakery here is really famous, Pastrik Peksik. Yeah, basically Albanian man from Albania is, yeah, govern this bakery, and it's pretty cheap. When you get at the evening, you can get a really great action for only 500 forints. You can eat pretty cheap. It's action. Many Ukrainians are coming here, so you should try by yourself. And here is the city center. It's right here. This Lehel Gymnasium one. I think it is the, in my opinion, the most beautiful palace and building in the whole city of Jászberény, and it was made in romanticism way, so it's really nice place, building, and it has really great interior. It was made in 19th century, and one of the most prominent building. It was made by architect from Budapest. He's called Bela IV. So they made a huge, imposant building. And here is one of the oldest monuments of Jászberény. This monument is connected to the city hero. This was called for Hungarian heroes from First World War, for warriors from First World War. I didn't know they were fighting against Kingdom of Serbia also. So basically you can see some really great rider which is using the trumpet, and he is playing war song. Awesome monument, and you can read on Hungarian a város koronszége. This is, yeah, basically I don't know Hungarian a little bit. I started to learn basically for Hungarian fighters, soldiers, yeah. So this is one of the most beautiful gardens, let's call it, or parks in the whole town. It's on the center, and here you can see monument, really nice Christian monument from the previous times. If you didn't know, this place was really important during Marie Theresa's rule. We already spoke about her when we were in Bratislava. So yeah, here you can see the Christ on a cross. So God bless you all, guys. And you can see this is one of the most beautiful Baroque monuments. It was made during the reign of Marie Theresa, and whole this complex is monumental complex, which is made like a huge garden. It's really nice place. You have many sculptures in here and these columns also. So this was built in 1773, yeah, when Maria Theresa was on the verge of her power. So here have huge monumental complex, and here some cemetery also. And just look at this beautiful monument. It is made in Greek style, Greek and Roman style, with these huge columns and huge abats. So the work of the best architects and sculptors in 18th century. Many sculptors from Austria, from Vienna, came here to work in here. So everything is in perfect harmony with cathedral. As you can see, there is cathedral and this monument. Everything is on its place and built during Baroque times, during Maria Theresa reign. So this whole complex represents one of the oldest city parks in whole Hungary. It was made during, as you can see, 18th century. It's very beautiful. Everything is preserved perfectly because Hungarians, they like to preserve their culture. And here you see a great fountain with 4 frogs. During summer times the water is really big here, and this is like a giant pool, and basically I think that you can bath and swim in here. I'm not really sure, some people just told me that you can bath in here. And now we have a view on the main town's cathedral of Jászberény. It was made, of course, during the reign, the whole complex, and this monumental church during the reign of Maria Theresa in 1733, whole complex, and it is really great incorporated building into a whole complex of this town centered park. And before we go to cathedral, we should just visit this awesome place, another really great monument. Jászberény has really nice monuments, and this monument was made in 19th century. Yeah, and it was recalled to the Hungarian Revolution also, and similar reliefs and similar details like in park. You can see really great marble works here, a huge standing sculptures. Which are really unique. They represent the holy ladies. Oh man, here are bikers. I cannot. Yeah, Santa bikers. They are representing. Oh man, you cannot hear me. They represent the holy mothers of Catholic Church. So basically, we have Irisicia here, Justice Lady, and all the others. So it's really nice sculpture in here. So yeah, here we are at the Cathedral of Jászberény. As you can see, it is imposant and monumental church, one of the most beautiful churches in the whole Hungary. As you can see, it has this really great Baroque style of facades, and you can see the watch in here. It's like basically city hall also, city hall and church. So it's one of the greatest spotlights in the whole Jászberény. and it was made by really great Hungarian and Austrian architects and sculptors. It has really great sculptures of the old Hungarian rulers, first Hungarian rulers. So you can see here, you can see the King Stephen. He was first Christian ruler of Hungary, and you can see he is holding his crown here, and the crown of Stefan is basically the main crown of Kingdom of Hungary, and now they are holding this crown in Vienna on St. Stephen Cathedral or Stefan's Dome. So we are gonna get there soon in Vienna also, so stay tuned. Probably with Jovan, with my colleague and friend from I Am Against, we are gonna stream Vienna in February, so I will speak more about Stephen, yeah, and his crown. And here you have some informations about Jászberény. You can read about history of the whole city. You can read on Magyaron, yeah, on Hungarian, on English also. So as you can see, you can read here. So we are back, guys and girls. My battery was low always because, yeah, it is a long stream and my battery was so bad because of freeze, and we stopped here by the cathedral, and now it is gonna be a huge missa in here. And I already mentioned to you that you can read by the cathedral about the history of this place, and this is the famous Lehel horn. Yeah, it is right now at the Jass Museum. Now we are gonna pass through Jass Museum, the Lehel legends, and these crazy houses, Hungarian houses, and all of the monuments at cathedral. Yeah, the whole city has really great monumental places, and it is really nice. And currently, as you can see, European Union, they are doing restoration of cathedral. Yeah, so it is gonna get pretty soon their old brightness, so, and all glory. As you can see, it's planned to be fully restored. And right now I've just sat down in Krušovice restaurant and bar because of my battery, and I was hungry and ate and drank about, it was about 1,440 forints. It was not so expensive, so now I can return here. So this is one of the main streets. Yeah, utca, and we are passing through cathedral, and here across the street you can see the main post office, the post of Jászberény. It is really great place for taking the money from another country if you are getting your loan, as I am also teaching German here online. Except factory, I am, yeah, earning some little great money, so I'm taking my money here in this post office from Western Union. It's pretty cheap, and as you can see, the whole building is really nice. It's one of the best Hi guys, we are back because of my low card. I couldn't stream for a while, sorry. And meanwhile, here is the giant snowstorm, as you can see here in Jászberény. It is so beautiful, but you cannot see clearly in here. Yeah, and the cathedral is open. And yeah, I started to speak about post office. Yeah, post office was a really great example of a building built in Austrian secession, Wiener secession, and secession or Art Nouveau was really popular style here in Hungary. And as you can see, you can pretty easily you can see what is the symbol of this style in architecture. These crazy flower branches and animal details, yeah, ornaments, which is really nice, and everything is in green color, like Hungary, basically Hungarian color. And right now, because of this snowstorm, I'm gonna pass through here to this works. So it is low visibility, so I'm gonna pass through here really fast and just show you this part of the town, and then we are heading for the train station. We're gonna get to Hatvan. Hopefully it is not snowing there, but we will see, because my video is gonna be so snowy. You just saw, yeah, in Bratislava it was pretty heavy snow, and here also, but this is another level. As you can see, you cannot see clearly anything, but it is really nice. It's really beautiful. I like snow and winter. Yeah, I am all myself from mountain regions, yeah, of Serbia, so my ancestors were from mountains, so it's really nice to see here in Hungary snow, because this part of the world is not so snowy, it's more rainy, so it's not like in Slovakia. So this is wonderful, yeah, wonderful winter, Christmas winter, yeah. As I got here in Jászberény, started to snow. Serbian workers who are working here, they just told me that there is no, sorry for this, there is no snow in these parts of Hungary. So I'm going across the street to show you Jass Museum. Jass Museum is one of the central cultural institutions of Jászberény's culture, yeah, and there Lehel's horn used to be called, yeah, the famous legend Lehel horn. So I'm gonna pass through there and hopefully not get into this snow for so long. And here, this is the main street of Jászberény, and there is huge shopping zone. Here you can buy pretty much everything, and there is also Christmas market, yeah, for Saint Nicholas. Nicholas is like Saint Nicolaus, yeah. Saint Nicolaus is pretty famous as a saint here, and Hungarians are just celebrating him like Santa Claus. And here are some really nice shops in this part of town. You can buy pretty much everything, and Chinese shops also and second-hand shops for low prices of clothes you can buy here, yeah. And as for the Jass Museum, I don't know if it is open. Here is really great hotel. You can rest a little bit here. There are many Ukrainians in this. Ukrainian workers are living here. They are in these houses. So yeah, all this area is so really nice. It's like a district of Jászberény. Many Hungarian cities have parts like this. Oh, I missed the wrong turn here. Oh, here is a parking. Never mind, so let's head for the other part. I entered the wrong street, sorry, so to show you Jass Museum. So we are going there. Yeah, and if you didn't know, this little town Jászberény has also animal zoo, which is really nice. Yeah, it is a really small city, but it has animal zoo, but it is not open currently, fortunately, because of this winter, of course, and I cannot show you Yeah, you should visit it. Prices are cheap, they are not so expensive. So yeah, just look at the panorama of the winter town, snowy town. It's really nice to see. And the bells are ringing from the church, from the cathedral, which is nice. Okay, so here are the shops. Jasz Museum is working, I think, but I'm not really sure. Oh man, it is so snowy and white in here. It's really nice. I hope that you will like this snowy stream, winter stream. I really like the whole view. It is beautiful. So let's go passing here. Awesome, really nice. Cathedral is so beautiful, man. I really like it. But my camera is going to freeze, yeah, probably. Oh yeah. Awesome. It's the wrong turn. I think that it is here, yeah. The museum, and it is heavy snowing right now. No, here is no. Again, the wrong street. Yeah, this is Nagy templom, yeah, big temple, street of big temple. That's basically the street of teacher. And I spoke with some guy in my hotel which just said that we are not pro enough, professional enough with our streaming, but that is his opinion. So I am not mad at him. We are doing streams, as you can see, in every occasions. So no wonder. Oh. And these are the houses where the many Ukrainian workers are living, which are working in person in factories. So it is a huge industrial city and zone in here. So you can hear Ukrainian pretty much everywhere. Yeah, Ukrainian language. They escaped the war and they got here, like in Slovakia, also in Hungary. Ooh. Nice. And some guy just saw a camera and he was not so friendly, so I decided to stop here stream, and you can see. And now we are heading for the next street. This is utca, and here we are close to the Jass Museum. We are gonna get there to speak more about Lehel. Yeah, they have also the museum of traditional clothing, national clothing of Hungary. So it is pretty museum. If you like history, you will find everything interesting, especially medieval and old Roman foundings. I just said that here Celts, huge tribes of Celts living here. So they are really strong in 300 years before Christ. Yeah, they are really strong. They have their fortresses here, and they were fighting against Romans. Yeah, basically these tribes derived from Gallic tribes. Yeah, basically similar like in France. So as you can see, the streets are really nice, really poetic and romantic. I really like Hungarian towns, especially these small towns. They have spirit, so it's really nice to walk through this area. And these two buildings, sorry, this old building is a old theological school, which were really important in here because Hungarians are Catholics. So in Jászberény is a huge center of Catholicism because it is close to Budapest, of course. And here is the Jasz Museum. You can see. Is it open? Yeah. What does it say? Yeah, from catedral to Pentakig. Yeah, so basically from Monday to Friday until 9 o'clock to 4 o'clock. So we are not lucky today. It is closed. It's called Zarva. So no wonder, because it is Saturday. As you can see, it is pretty nice. Building in style of traditional Hungarian houses, city houses and Hungarian castles. So basically it's a nice place. There you can see Lehel's horn, and you can hear about the whole story about Lehel legend and the battle of Lehel, basically in Lechfeld near the Augsburg in 955. So Hungarians stood bravely against Germans. They fought against German knights, soldiers, landknechts, so they were really great. And here in Jass Museum, as you can see the local and famous Hungarian painters, yeah, and artists. Basically this place, Jászberény, was the place of many great Hungarian painters. So they were resting here and they were painting in the spirit of Romanticism, Impressionism and Expressionism. So they were really nice. So now we are back to the main street, and we are going to get across the streets and to show you the part of the town which I like the most. Basically it is a market, yes, marketplace, and many people are gathering there. So I got across the street, and here you can see one of the main palaces of Jászberény. This is City Hall, which was built in 19th century during the reign of Franz Joseph. And nowadays it is the place for hotels and many really great, awesome restaurants. I mentioned you that I was sitting here during my break for battery falling here in this restaurant and cafe. It is called Khrushchev. It's a huge recommendation. So it's a really nice place to be. The whole palace is beautiful. It reminds me of Hungarian. Buildings from Vojvodina. In Vojvodina, so it is similar like in Zrenjanin, in all these cities you saw on our channel, like in Novi Sad. It's really nice. I like this orange color on buildings. It is so unique, man. And this is Romanticism. So basically now Baroque Neo-Renaissance building in type of Romanticism. Yeah, it is built in 1897. It has this coat of arms, old coat of arms. So yeah, as you can see, even the small towns in Hungary are really nice to see. So huge recommendations for Jászberény to work and to live here. It's not so expensive, but it is nice, and it is close to Budapest, which is really great. And now we are going through the city market place. Here is another great viewpoint, checkpoint of the town. We got from the other part. Here are some really great, awesome sculptures in the spirit of Mannerism and Renaissance, made by different Hungarian sculptors from Budapest and from Szolnok, yeah, because Szolnok is close in here. So just look at here. Here's a whole program of sculptures, and you can basically read the whole program. These two women, they are collecting grapes and fruits. They are the most beautiful sculptures, but because of this snow we cannot see clearly. They are basically reminiscence of art. Is it Artemis? Yeah, from ancient Greek. Yeah, or Isis Zila. Yeah, the goddess of not Artemis, the goddess of oh man, of agriculture. Yeah, basically Jászberény huge agricultural center, so they represent the richness of agriculture and the production, because Jászberény was, as I already mentioned before, market center of this part of Hungary. And here we are. It's so low visibility right now because of this fog and snow. And now we are going to pass through here. This is basically huge program. This is basically Lehel film studio and like the cultural home center of Jászberény, and here many different events are holding right now. Is Advent for Christmas, so you can see film projections and awesome rock concerts with many younger people in here. So it's a really nice place to be. I don't know how much does the car cost, so we will see somewhere in the future. Yeah, so this is Lehel film studio. So this is the wooden bridge, and you can go across him and river Tisa and get to the city market. Town market is really nice. This bridge, it's old traditional Hungarian bridge, as you can see. It's like from medieval times, so it's a really nice place to be. So we are going across this, and then unfortunately, because it is starting to fall even bigger snow right now, we are gonna stop here, and then I'm gonna show you the main train station, and from train station we are going to Hatvan. Yeah, see you there. And I got from across the street to city market, and this is the market or piac on Hungarian, and from here you have these old buildings from communism, so we are gonna get from this street to the main train station. And all shops are here. Just look at this building, it's really nice. The old market place. Yeah, Hungary, just like Slovakia, had really great tradition of markets. Yeah, so you're gonna see in Hatvan is a strong marketplace there, and we are gonna show you because we're planning to go over there on Sunday. So Sunday is the market day there, so we're gonna stream there, yeah, for market. And just go straight to this street and you are gonna take yourself to fabric parts, animal zoo, and basically the Tesco. Tesco is a shopping center and you can buy pretty much everything. I am buying there for eating, clothing and everything, because it's close to my working place. So here you can see the flats, the buildings from the time of communism, so basically social realism blocks. It's like in Bratislava, similar, and in Budapest, of course, they all have them. Eastern Europe had a really great influence, and just so, as just said before, of Russian and Soviet architecture, because they had a strong rule here in Hungary, so no wonder. And you can live here pretty cheap in these flats. The rents are from 200 and 300 euros. I don't know in forints how much is it. So yeah, you should live here. It is not expensive town and it is peaceful, and it has really great location, as just mentioned. It's close to Budapest and it's close to Slovakia and most of towns, so it's really great position. Serbia not so far away from here. So yeah, we are heading to a train station. And this is the street from these flats, yeah, and this block. In block you can get pretty fast to a train station. Here is the corner, yeah, one of the most famous place to be. It is basically like an Hungarian bar or pub, yeah, and there is a disco on Saturday, so it is pretty nasty. Yeah, many nations are gathering here, especially Ukrainians. Yeah, so they are going to give you for you Serbian also music and Ukrainian and the other. It is really great place to spend your nights out during weekend, yeah, to go out. So huge recommendations for corner. So I'm gonna pass through this street. I will be stopped soon streaming, and I'm gonna call you from the train station because snow is so strong right now and my camera is gonna freeze. As you can see, everything is so busy, but just look at this part of the town. So nice, this all houses and city buildings, they are so in Hungarian culture really awesome. So we are gonna see ourselves from a train station. See ya there. And now we are heading for the train station. Here is Tesco. Yeah, you can buy there pretty much everything. It is a huge shopping center. It is a really popular here in Hungary. In Budapest you have also Tesco, and here is the railway which are leading to Szolnok from the other side and from the other to Budapest. So basically when you are going to Budapest, you are going to Hatvan. Basically you need to leave for Hatvan and then to go inside another train for Budapest. So pretty much you have around 1 hour, 1.5 hour of driving through the Budapest. So it's not far, and almost half an hour to Hatvan. So it's pretty close, yeah. And here, close in here is my hotel, so I'm not gonna stream because I don't wanna have any problem in here. So as you can see, this is living part of town. Everything is freezing. Many Kazakhs workers from Kazakhstan who are working in these factories are living here. So it is peaceful part of town and you can rest here a little bit. I rested really great in here. So right now we are going to the train station. Just follow the damn train, CJ, yeah. Just go. Yeah, I have. You just saw that they're gonna release GTA 6. So it's really nice. And here is Shoro's, basically the beer house. Really great pub for drinking beer. You could spend around 250 forints, it's not much. It's a really nice place to stay and to drink, so another recommendations. So just as you can see, this road leads to train station. Right now it's like I'm in some village, basically, because this is so rural, this part of town. Peaceful houses are similar like in Vojvodina, so everything reminds me of Serbia. Yeah, Hungary is so similar to Serbia after all. No wonder we share the same border, and the nation of Hungarians or Magyars, they are living in Serbia also, of course, in Vojvodina. There is a huge population, especially in Subotica. We are gonna stream someday Subotica. Yeah, we have plans for that awesome city in Serbia, one of the most beautiful cities. So Hungarians are living there, mostly Hungarians. So here we are, the train station of Jászberény. It is an old train station from the beginning of 19th century. It was made before the First World War, something around 1902, 1903. So it has this crazy tower close by. This is water tower for collecting waters from this part. And here is the train station. Trains are arriving and every hour and every 2 hours, basically. When you wanna go to Budapest, the best is to go with train on 4:30 or 3 p.m. and 20 minutes. So we're gonna show this car. So you're not gonna wait long in here. It's really nice big house. We're going to take there, and this is my hotel. I am living here. other workers. You cannot see clearly because of the snow. Never mind. And here we are. Man, the snow is so strong. So we are leaving from this station to Hatvan, so see you there guys, and I'll see you on Sunday. Hey guys, it is Sunday today, and unfortunately, as you can see, the winter is here again and a huge snowstorm, and unfortunately I have bad news. I will not go today in Hatvan, so we are gonna stream Hatvan when I come back to my work on January, after 2nd January. So what should we say, because it is so low visibility and I want to give you a really great presentation of the whole city of Hatvan, because it is important city of these parts of Hungary. So stay tuned for that video. And also we are planning, me and Marco Jova, to stream for you Vienna, the capital city of Austria, in somewhere in February. So stay tuned for that video. But when I return to Serbia, it is gonna be gaming time. So we are gonna stream for you and play awesome Nintendo Wii games. So it is gonna be a huge Christmas Eve for us, and vacation. So all the best for more games. See ya.